What is going on, everyone? I am DeFi Sean. That guy right there is Mr. Pixel. And as usual, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, share button, post button, repost button, whatever button you have to hit to make this thing go boom, hit that button. And Mr. Pixel, how's everyone feeling about that new look of Moon or Dust? You guys crushed it. It is, I guess you can say, a much needed upgrade that I didn't realize we needed until I saw the new design. I was like, damn, that looks so much cleaner, so much better. And shout out to Chapo from Assure DeFi. Really good guy in the space. What Assure DeFi does, they're one of like the first, I guess you can say, accountability companies within the space with their KYCs, with their audits. They now offer KOL services. So they're a great company. Been working with them for years now. And like I always say, that KYC process is legit. I've had to go through it. And yeah, been there, done that. But yeah, Mr. Pixel, how we feeling?
Good,
how you
man.
thought about the game show?
Yeah. Good, man. Good. It looked great, I thought. Unfortunately, Chap only walked away with $5, but it was a really entertaining show, I have to say. He's a good sport. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. It looked great as well. Obviously, we have that little slight issue with the wheel reading the correct segments at the moment. We've been working on this for, I'd say, about 6 hours this morning since I got up. And we've just been grinding. Obviously, we've been tightening up some of the UI, but that wheel was the only little small issue we were having, and we just had to kind of go with it. But it looked great. I was really happy with it. Sean, you're becoming a better host every day, brother. And congrats to you too.
I'm trying. Yeah, it's always fun. Yeah, but when you're gonna degen, sometimes you walk away with $5. You know, he walked away with $5. Merc walked away with the dust. People like Miss Envious walked away with what, $750. Tangy walked away with $850. Yeah, BioCrypt with $750. So you know it happens.
It does.
When you degen, that's what happens.
But yeah, it is. But it was good. He kind of made that evidently clear at the start too. He got into
I knew he was going all the way.
and this and that, and yeah, he was definitely going to play it out. So, but still, congratulations, El Chapo. It was a great show. You're a great sport, and we obviously we're doing a lot of work with the Assure DeFi guys too here, behind the scenes. But yeah,
gotta love the behind the scenes.
Yeah. But who we got hanging out with us today? Richard is in the house. All right, welcome, Richard. Thank you, sir, for tuning in. Ripsaw Token. We'll probably highlight that at some point here.
Definitely will.
Who else
we got? Richard, I didn't forget about you. I know he needs a phone call with me. I've just been packed today. I haven't had a chance yet.
We got Infinion, Jim, what's up? Super Seb is in the house. Our guy Wolf Prowler, Josh, catching both streams today. Fun game. It was really good. Now I gotta say. Oh, and we got Chuck in the house as well. We're gonna be highlighting them too today. Nice upgrades to the platform too. Looks sharp. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate that, brother. We've been grinding here over the holidays to try and get ready for our whole New Year look. And speaking of New Year look, let's have a look at the new website where you can download the bot. We are a trending show, of course. So if you want to appear on this leaderboard, which we're going to be highlighting 5 top projects Monday to Friday, let me see. I always feel I'm going to muddle this up. Noon PST, 3 Central, 2 Eastern.
3 p.m. EST, 2 Central. Yes, sir.
Okay, there we go. All right, yeah. So
12 noon PST, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central.
There we go. And, you know, if we do have the game show on Wednesdays, the trending show will come on after that as well. So, yeah, if you want to go and install the bot, please go do so. moonerdust.media over here. Once you go to the home page right there, you can scroll down, click it here. You can also access it from the sidebar here as well. Click that trending tab right here. Brings you over, tells you a little bit about the show here, and then it shows you the trending bot. You can click add bot now down here. It'll open your Telegram for you, and then you can give it the admin permissions in the group you want to install it in and get your community voting. Now, of course, you can vote organically. Of course, you got good action. It doesn't take a lot to get to the top at the moment, but expect that competition to heat up. But you can also use vote multipliers and leaderboard boosts. So there's boost options there too, paid options you can use. We got a 1.2x, 1.5x, and a 2x vote multiplier lasts for an hour. And then you have the leaderboard boost, top 5, top 3, and straight to the number 1 spot that lasts 24 hours as well. So you can take advantage of those options, or just like we said, do it organically as well and get on the leaderboard for today. There you go. All right. You're muted there, Sean.
How's everyone feeling about the market? Bitcoin pulled back a little bit to into the 90,000 something. It's back up to 91. So there we go. Anyone's got any ideas on the market? I know there's some tension going on. Is there something going on with Russia? Again, I've been working all day. I haven't really had a chance to eat at 3.1. Had a chance to look at that macro news. Solana's at 135. I mean, everything's holding up good. Dogecoin's still at 14. I mean, we were at 94 yesterday. So really good to see that's still holding strong at 91. Let's see. Does anyone
I know there was some issues going on around my home country over there with the Russians and oil ships and submarines and stuff, but I haven't had any chance to actually look into it too much. But I'm sure something will probably pop up here. What have we got? Any good news headlines? Anybody in the chat's got anything for us that we should pull up here and talk about in the crypto world?
Yep. S&P 500 futures hit 7,000 for the first time ever. Let's go. Wow. So the Illumist says U.S. lawmakers are nearing a deal on the crypto market structure bill. Again, let's go. SEC crypto task force to visit Miami. Nothing. Wyoming became the first U.S. state to issue a stable coin rolling out front on Solana. Okay, cool. All right. Like, I mean, states issuing stable coins. Everyone started since the Genius Act, I believe it was. Everyone's been doing stable coins.
Donald Trump says he plans to ban large institutional investors from buying single-family homes to address housing affordability. All right.
It is funny whenever you see a tweet from Trump, who's the sitting president, you like never know what that dude's going to say.
What did Elon say? The most entertaining outcome is usually the most likely.
Yep. Very true. It's just not the housing market, it looks like maybe.
Public market patterns with Dow Jones, the supply trading data to Wall Street Journal, Burns, and IBD.
Ava's Horizons World Asset Market crosses 600 million. And I think once that crypto market structure bill is in, you are going to see RWA markets explode. Real world assets for people you don't know start tokenizing and different things like that. I mean, you have no idea how many I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm kind of busy with everything else. But I mean, you have how many times over the past 4 years I've thought about tokenizing my real estate company, but I just wasn't ready to get into those murky waters with tying, my real world livelihood into crypto at that moment in time. And I probably won't do that even when structure comes down, because just so much stuff going on with crypto on cause and Moon or Dust that it would just add another thing to my plate.
That's all you need.
But you are going to see this a lot. When people have clear regulation on what's going on, I'm pretty certain that market's going to explode.
Yes, sir.
And we're essentially offering a semi-ish real world asset with Moon or Dust Media. We're offering something outside of your typical crypto space, of your typical DEX and token launcher, which we do have, but we're actually offering crypto game show, which is no different than like a legitimate media company, like ABC, NBC, and it's what they all do.
We legit.
We are. Yep. And like I said, but the one thing I do know is that when that market structure bill comes down, we are going to figure out how we're going to officially incorporate Moon or Dust token into the game show. See, I remember right now, once we start incorporating into the game show and maybe paying out Moon or Dust or requiring contestants to, whatever that may be, to make it a true utility token that has real value. Obviously, once we do that, we integrate the game show into it.
Legit to quit, baby. SFC, what's up, brother?
Thanks for joining us. Gotta be careful. Like I said, I wanted to start both separate because it's much easier to start separate and integrate than to integrate and have to de-integrate. Because sense. Something to do with regulation comes down. Rumble enables BTC tipping. I'm also hearing we're getting some big news here in the next 3 or 4 hours from Rumble. I think I sent it to you yesterday. It looks like Rumble, the rumor on the street is they're going to be starting to do
shorts,
mobile, short form mobile content to compete with TikTok and YouTube Shorts. So let's go. Let's get on Rumble and let's get rid of TikTok.
Yeah, get it out of here.
And a lot of people don't know this, but I also, on top of crypto, I have I do a thing where I talk about movies and shows, and I do a lot of short form content on TikTok and stuff. And I do it on YouTube Shorts, so is this the same as TikTok? But like, man, I love YouTube Shorts. I'm just not a fan of TikTok. YouTube Shorts works so much better. Rumble, exciting. I'm going to get on that with that too, and then also, we're going to get hopefully some lunar dust, and we won't get hit with gambling like what TikTok hit us with. That's why you don't see lunar dust all over TikTok, is because they're saying we're gambling, which putting up money, you have to put up money to gamble. We're giving it away. But I guess we can't get past the AI or whatever, because it keeps labeling us as gambling. Hopefully we won't have that problem with Rumble. Yep.
Yeah, they ain't going to go and look into it and look into the game show. So it's just a generic AI just telling it, here's a couple of red flags, and if it happens, ban it or whatever. But hey, screw them. We're moving on to Rumble, baby. Short form coming. We're going to take over the short form Rumble.
Yeah, if that is the news today,
yes.
We're definitely going to have that up and running ASAP. So yeah, we'll hear. I have a feeling Dan Bongino's announcing it. I saw a tweet from him yesterday saying he was going to be on some show, probably a show within him and his wife's media company. And he had hinted about Rumble. So, because, he has ownership in it. So I have a feeling he might be announcing it too. So I need to look up that tweet so I can find it out. And hopefully we'll get integrated, get a whole new audience. I know crypto is not big on Rumble. So yeah, let's go. Maybe start making it big.
Let's make it big. We had the game show on there, doing our live trending on there as well. Would be awesome. So yeah, we'll look at to the future here. We're going to be integrating that. What we got?
Yep. I keep hearing this too. Senator Tim Scott keeps hearing about a markup vote scheduled for Thursday, January 15th. I mean, keep hearing that date for the market structure bill. So yeah, we'll see.
All right.
All right, guys. I'm not looking at chat. Anyone have
I'm looking. No, we got some updates from Dr. Fire Chicken when we go to cover that here in a little bit, but I haven't seen anybody talking about the market. I mean, it's down a bit, but how's our fear and greed looking today?
Let's take a look. We didn't even look. If I had to guess, it came down from 49. Oh, no. Oh, take it back.
It's sitting right there.
It's 49.
Yeah, we'll take it.
We'll take steady, especially when there's some news or whatever. So also, before we move on, you know what to do, guys. Hop on over to Crypto Over Red Bull. Watch episode 31. The real reasons crypto projects die. Hint, it's not marketing. So yeah, go check out that episode. Also did a short about it on YouTube. Speaking of shorts, guess what? That short would also be going on Rumble once it's possible. So
yeah, good episode. Good episode. I listened to it before the show. It's really good. Anybody watching, absolutely go check it out. Sean's crushing it with Crypto Over Red Bull. And he actually did some research into the potential of Red Bull trying to cease and desist him.
Mike did. So of course, this is AI, of course. So Mike, to answer your question, I mean, of course, Red Bull can tell me take it down right now, and I would do it. I'm not trying to go up against Red Bull. I would immediately comply. But what they say is that since I'm not, according to AI, I'm not selling energy drinks. And what I'm doing with the name is I'm implying a setting, Crypto Over Red Bull, meaning that we're sitting down, we're discussing Red Bull. I'm not selling a product or anything like that.
Discussing crypto, drinking.
Yeah. So theoretically, exactly. So theoretically, I'm not blatantly violating their trademark laws. But with that said, if they see this, they can interpret it however they want. But according to AI, I'm not blatantly violating any trademark laws, like, selling an energy drink and slapping Red Bull on it.
Right, exactly.
And yeah, I mean, I'm not malicious about it. I mean, it's simply because I like Red Bull and I like crypto. So let's go.
Yep. Stay tuned. Krypton calls versus Red Bull and massive litigation. Not kidding.
There would be no litigation against Red Bull.
Absolutely.
I would receive a cease and desist. Everything will be changed. Everything. I have a name in mind. I'm gonna keep it secret. So no one goes steal my name. But yeah, it will get changed immediately. Just like when I got the cease and desist from Safe Moon. Got to it.
Yeah,
it's
not worth it.
Never been sued before, so I'm trying to keep. In spite of being in real estate, I've threatened to sue people a couple times. for wanting to back out of deals and stuff, but I've never actually been sued, so I want to keep that. I want to keep that going.
Keep that track record. Absolutely. Yeah, everybody go over and check out Crypto Over Red Bull. It's on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And of course, give them some 5 stars. Show it some love. Putting out some great content here at the moment. So absolutely go and check that out. All right, who we got on the leaderboard today? Let's check it out. Yeah. Who have we got? Right, Only Rose. TikTok doesn't like some of Only Rose's content either. Surprise, surprise. Rose not rocking the badonk. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yep. Rose.
Our boy Jason's in the house. Love the show. You guys are awesome. Love all the info. Of course, brother. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Of course, we got some good numbers today too. Of course, everybody that's watching, we were live across multiple channels on YouTube, Twitch, multiple channels on X. I don't think we have Telegram running today, but we will get that sorted. And Rumble soon to be added to that list as well. So appreciate you guys coming on.
Yep.
All right, let's check it out. And of course, if you want to get this bot installed, appear in the top 5, head on over, of course, to moonerdust.media, go to the trending section and get it added. All right, first up, we got our girl, Only Rose. There it is.
Bring out the
badonk.
Like I always say, Rose, like we've never seen her before. Also, see, lady, you're here. Any updates, go ahead, feel free. But their website, Rose, I believe roseknowsall.com.
Yep,
you go check that out. Yeah, make sure there's nothing going on the Twitter account. Again, we do know that they're going to have a fun little backroom thing going on with the OnlyFans girl. Perfect compliment to our girl Rose. Of course, you can pick her up over at Lunar Pump. She's not far. She's second on the King of the Galaxy. Not too far out. Binding curves at 21 solo. Okay, it was at 20 yesterday, so somewhat
a little uptick. That's all.
Someone
nice.
wants their Only Rose, go ahead and secure those Only Rose tokens. But yeah, see, lady, if you have any updates, let us know before we move on. There we go. There, hopefully, yep. And of course, pop in even if you're not in the top 5 tomorrow or Friday, and you do have some updates. Of course, we're young. We always appreciate all the support we get, and to those supporters, we definitely want to support you guys. So
yes. And of course, we also did have the lady herself, C Lady, on the show just maybe over a week ago now. And she told us all about it. So you can go back and check out that episode there. Maybe she has a link to it easy for people if you're watching. If you're in the Telegram chat, you can drop it in. She did a full interview. And of course, she's always super active. They do DeFi Derby over there as well, Fridays, I believe. And with the men token, so it's like a little digital horse racing, a little bit of money thrown around, some tokens thrown around. It's a lot of fun, and a little VC chat as well to talk about whatever. They'd have different guests on to participate in DeFi Derby and things. So that's awesome, and she's always super available. So into that Telegram chat, you can ask her yourself as well. Of course, this coming week, she said we'll have updates. Rose can be literally anything you want her to be.
Yep. True. All right, but yeah, see you later. Make sure you drop by, give us those updates as they come in, and we'll gladly show it, talk about it, and possibly if you need to come back on the show, we'll get you back on.
Yeah, X handle at Rose Knows All 25, and
let's go.
Website is roseknowsall.com. Go and check it out. Get involved. They're an awesome community, been with us from the jump, so appreciate you guys with all the support and everything. So go show some support to if anybody is watching. Who we got next? The doctor is in the house, it looks like. We got Dr. Fire Chicken. Let me pull you up here, Sean. There we go. All right, and we do have some updates from the man himself. He's in the chat right now, and there it is. Fire Chicken update to make it simple for you guys. Stag migration has been smooth. Over 92% of tokens taken care of so far. Awesome. Jupiter certification yesterday, guys. What a milestone. We mentioned, Chuck, we want you to come on here at some point and let us know your process, how painstaking that was, so our audience could also understand. All right, well, you want to go and try get Jupiter verification, this is what you can expect. So that'll be awesome, be great education for our audience here. So you open invitation to come up and let us know about it when you do get time. I know you're a busy man. And then I'm still at works on the works of the website. Basically, he's working on the website still at the moment. I have a couple of OTC investors coming on board in the next few weeks. Those funds will be used for pools and the support chart. Awesome. Congratulations, Fire Chicken. Yes, see you, lady. Absolutely. Congratulations, brother. You're killing it over there. Absolutely crushing it. X handle at firechicken007.
All right, guys. And Also, no, I'm sorry, Mr. P. Finish up.
No. Go ahead. You're good.
Come if you want to know something going on with Fire Chicken, like Moon or Dust, come check out this episode right here, and you'll see
21
that Fire Chicken is going to fit right in there. Crypto green flags people miss. So yeah, just like Moon or Dust, tons of green flags with that project. It's legit. If you're looking for something to get into, something to hold, Fire Chicken is that thing. So
just
yeah,
said
go
the
check
recent,
it out, guys.
They just said the recent 1-year anniversary too, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Right,
Been a year old. Chuck, treating patients and building LPs.
That's the life. The website has been worked on at the moment, but it does exist. It's firechicken.vip. So you can go and check that out. Most up-to-date stuff I'm sure you will get from the X handle, from X itself, firechicken007. Here's the chart. How are we looking, Sean?
Yeah. Still, I think they were at 244 yesterday. So just nice and stable. Just like Moon or Dust, all your solid projects, they are going to be again, good and stable like that. There's not those crazy swings up and down, stuff like that. It's just, I should always get this pulled up, but it's just nice and steady. Again, you just always know that's a sign of a legit project. We've been following them for a year now. And just everything looks good. Also, Chuck, what's your guys' all-time high? If you're around, just out of curiosity, I want to say you guys got up there pretty high.
Yeah.
Let's see how much volume we got. We got 147K in 24-hour volume. Yeah, Chuck, let us know. I'm curious. Y'all got up to at least 700-800, or is that not even close? Or did you guys fly past that? I'm trying to remember.
Got so many LPs running.
Yeah, I follow so many projects. I forget. I remember getting a DM from Matt like forever ago. Like, dude, Fire Chicken's exploding. 280K. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking 800. It must have been something else I'm thinking of. So yeah, you actually
that's where it's going, Sean. That's where it's going.
Yeah, future right there. But 280. So I mean, that's not far from where it's at now, which pretty much holding steady right around your all-time high. So again, don't see that often. So that's awesome.
Yeah. Congrats, Chuck. And we did an interview with Chuck too a while back. I think it was one of the first big interviews that we did. He played on the Microcap edition. He won some, I don't know exactly the number, but he did a competition after, spread the love to the mod family as well, which was awesome. And we did a big breakdown interview with him, goes into the lore about it all, what his plans are and all that stuff. So you can check out the highlights section of our Moon or Dust X channel, and you should see Fire Chicken in there too. And you can check out that interview as well. We have more Sol and main LP than we did back then. Okay.
Also, if he combines them all right now, it would go up 100K in market cap. So awesome. Yeah. All right, Chuck, as usual, keep us updated. Always let us know what's going on. And whether you're in the top 5 or not, you're always welcome to come into the chat. Let us know what's going on. Come up, tell us what's going on, whatever suits you.
Open invite, brother. Anytime.
All right, guys.
Next up,
what we got next?
Infinion, baby.
Let's go.
There we go. Let me remove this. All right, here it is.
All right. So for those that don't know, Infinion's our layer 2 blockchain. It is live. It's on mainnet. It's trading. We also have built an entire ecosystem out of Infinion. On top of the wallet, we have Lunar Pump. Got tokens like Ripsaw Token, which I wanted to hit on real quick. That's going to be getting fixed here with this chart. See 25 SOL in the bottom curve. Again, it's been sitting there at 25, slightly going up. And it's just, again, showing you the signs that what they're doing with these Patreon tokens, it is legit. Ripsaw Token is a legitimate business. It's a bar. And yeah, they're in it for the long run, and they're just riding that wave. And it's going to be something that you can get involved in. Again, we're moving towards a lot of real world assets, and I'm super excited for that. I can't wait till we start seeing tons of real world assets launching. And hey, maybe we can get those real world assets like we're trying to do right now. Launching on Lunar Pump, make it a little bit fair. Got that ICO option right there. So yeah, look what we're seeing. And of course, Infinion, birth Lunar Pump, which also birth Mod Media, which you're watching right now. Moon or Dust trending. You just watched the very first pretty much game show, at least I think on our level. I know there actually have been like, what was it? It was a Shark Tank type show. But I don't think anyone in crypto has ever done what we've done. So is Mr. P, is Moon or Dust next before
yeah, we got Moon or Dust coming up.
We'll just flow right into it. So yeah, I mean, Moon or Dust, guys, Moon or Dust trending. It's still young. We're still trying to get people to download the bot. Of course, for whatever reason, sometimes people don't want to. No idea why. It's nothing but free marketing as of right now. So yeah, any project you're
that there
involved
wasn't
with,
enough marketing done.
yeah,
Like
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
no marketing done, but here's a free, huge platform that we're building out here, totally free.
So here's the thing of what Moon or Dust is selling. So we're selling you an opportunity to play for up to $1,000 on the game show, and we're also offering you potentially free exposure on Moon or Dust trending. You never see that in crypto. So we are immediately people will immediately assume we're trying to scam them or rip them off in some kind of way, because no one does that in crypto. So that is a barrier that we've constantly been coming over or having to overcome, as people not understanding what exactly is going on. So yeah, I think I told you the story, Mr. Pixel, that the thing we're using to find contestants and things, they sent me a DM. They told me who to contact on Telegram. It was a female. She, and then I told her, let's schedule like a 10 minute phone call and we'll discuss it about the game show. And she, of course, wanted to skip over that. A lot of people don't want to talk on the phone or, via Telegram chat or whatever we do. And she was just telling me what's required. So, I go down the requirements. And I said, well, one of the top requirements is that you have to be on camera. And then she immediately responded with camera ? And haven't heard from her since. Like, I was like, yeah, not being creepy. This is a game show. Here, take a look at this link. You obviously don't know what I'm offering. I'm not, talking about camera. So and yes, literally it's been like days and she's never come back. So
it's a great test. Usually people are don't want to go on camera. It's kind of a red flag in my opinion too. So,
Yep. Well, a lot of people in the space, they don't even I'm offering something and they don't even take the time to see what I'm offering them. It's just, the space is wild. It's very hard to do business in this space because of how people's attitudes are in the space. It's crazy. But yeah, Moon or Dust trending, guys. Everyone already knows about the game show. Let's see.
Yeah, any chat can use the bot, right? Yes.
It has to be a group chat. Yeah, as long as it's a group chat. Correct.
As long as it's a group chat, and we have Ethereum on there, Base, Solana, and what am I missing? BNB. So there are the four that are on there currently. We will be adding to that too once we get to V2 at some point. So yeah, anybody can do it. No, we want this bot. Anybody that's watching, we want this bot sent out to any project you're involved in. Like I said, we built it out so it's not terribly spammy. Like when all the votes come in, they don't clog up the timeline. They auto delete after a certain amount of time, and you can just type /vote space and then just hit that enter and it'll pop up with the opportunity for anybody to vote. So we're keeping it super like that, and it doesn't cost you a thing. Like Sean said, you can get on this show 5 days a week, and we're always watching for potential projects to come on and play. Like Crypto Chapo just did from Assure DeFi just before this show. So if you haven't seen the show and you're just tuning in, go and check it out. He just had a great game. It was a lot of fun, and you get to see the new UI in action. Still a few little glitches, but mostly aesthetic stuff. But yeah, it's looking really good. So anybody that is watching, head on over to moonordust.media and get that bot installed.
Yep. And we want as many people as possible, because once you have tons, and we want people, in order for us to make revenue off of it, we have to have a lot of projects on it. We have to have people fighting for that top 5 spots. And we also preface it with, just because a token's in the top 5 and we're talking about it, that does by no means to just go ape it. It's safe. It's on Moon or Dust Media. That's not what that means at all. We do our best to vet the projects as they come in. But again, they're in the top 5, so we talk about them no matter what. I mean, unless we see something that's just blatantly obvious that there's a scam or something crazy. But outside of that, I mean, if it's in the top 5, we talk about it. So just be cautious of that. So that's so trending bot token reviews. We decided to offer token reviews because it is the traditional way to do marketing in this space. So we wanted to offer that as an availability. We also have the Moon or Dust token. You got the chart pulled up? You show the chart?
I can pull it up here. I got it, brother. Here we go. There it is. Moon or Dust token. Yep.
I mean, it's been just sitting around 60 forever, which again, that's what you want to see. Liquidity is kind of making its way back in the market. Like I said, I've been contacted by quite a few people In the last 2 or 3 days since the market uptick, probably had about 6 or 7 people reach out to me about some form of marketing. 2 of them have already kind of left. They didn't want to pay anything.
So what I do,
so yeah, I'm way too busy for that. But another thing too is if you're watching this, whenever I do promote something, now again, sometimes in crypto we hear everyone's like, some projects are like, oh, we don't want people to know we paid you to promote it. Again, I don't think that's a big deal. Paying for content creation, that's how you market. Again, I always use the analogy. So if I see a Walmart commercial and I see a brand of toilet paper on there, am I not going to buy that toilet paper because they advertised it? No. I mean, again, it's no different in crypto. You have to get your crypto out there some way, shape, or form. So paying for marketing is what you do. But what I don't do is I don't take tokens as payment. I make less money, no doubt, taking stable coins as payment because I don't want to have to sell my tokens to make the money for my content creation. Because when I make videos or we share it here, obviously you guys buy in. And if I have to sell to make my money for content creation, I'm essentially selling on you. So when you do see paid promotions from us, we always do stable for that reason. I don't want to promote something and then have to sell my tokens.
Yeah. You don't want to be the guy to rip on the chart. Yeah.
Yep. So always keep that in mind when you do see marketing via Moon or Dust or Krypton. We are marketing it either because we like it, which we've done quite a few times now, or if it is a paid promotion, we've already been settled with, and we are not marketing it to dump on our community. So, our reputation is important to us, and we want Moon or Dust, and by extension, Krypton Cause Investing as well, to be a trusted brand within the space. And speaking of that, you can advertise with us. I'm going to put my screen back up. Oh, nope, you got it pulled up. Yep. So you can advertise with us right here. I have no doubt we're going to start getting some advertisements again. Like I said, 2 of the 5 or 6 people that have reached out to me just don't have the liquidity to pay to have marketing. It's something we're running a lot into. So while we're getting there and you're starting to see some movement with people wanting to market and stuff, it's nowhere near how it was just 3 or 4 months ago.
Did you tell them install the bot and get some free marketing on trending?
Yep, I did. And both of them did not, which is, again, I said, if you want, I say we offer an option with the Moon or Dust Trending Bot to essentially be able to get free marketing if you download it. And of course, for whatever reason, they didn't. That's why I was kind of alluding to sometimes you'll offer it and people don't for whatever reason. So they don't want to pay you anything to do anything, and then you offer them an option and they still don't. Again, the space is crazy. The space is crazy. That's why I was saying the space makes no sense. But
good job, guys. It's good business right there.
Yeah. So yeah, I have no doubt the game show. I have no doubt there will be a day, and hopefully in the near future, that Moon or Dust Trending will get promoted for sponsorships for whole episode. Also, Moon or Dust NFTs. Go on. Let's go over to the Moon or Dust NFTs. How many we got left? I can look real quick on my screen.
Got it right here, 152. We're still sitting at 152 right now. Let me do a quick refresh here and just make sure that hasn't updated.
Yep. So go ahead and pick those up. It's at 1.2 sold. That number is going to continue to go up. Also, you're going to like this, Mr. Pixel. I don't think he's gonna mind me mentioning it, but Mike Barney, who been buying up NFTs like crazy. I think he's like 30, probably the biggest NFT holder. He actually messaged me last night, and he actually wanted to buy the final 100 NFTs, but yeah, his wife shut him down. So we haven't. Again, we built the foundation. We haven't really made money yet off of mod media, obviously because of market conditions. But depending on, we created a private room with the Moon or Dust NFT holders because a lot of people hold a lot. So a few people hold a lot. So anyone that holds it, when we go to incorporate, we may be potentially incorporating with those NFT holders, Mr. Pixel. We're gonna have to see how we want to go that route. Because had Mike bought those tokens, he'd have owned essentially 10% of mod media.
Right.
So there's no token attached to it. So I would incorporate like I did Krypton Cause. It would be a content creation company. So there's no crazy legal framework I can incorporate anywhere. I don't have to worry about going offshores or anything crazy. So yeah, if you do have an NFT, please reach out to me and get into that private room, because when the time comes to incorporate, we have to discuss how we want to do that. Do we just want to include everyone on there? I can also talk to my lawyer that I have about it to see what the best route to go is. Do we just keep them as normal NFT holders? Kind of get a vote from them. So if you do pick up an NFT, please reach out to me and get you in that back room so that you know everything going on with Mod Media.
Yes, and everybody that is watching, as regards the NFTs, give you a quick breakdown in case you're not too familiar. We started out at 1 Solana. We started out in the first month of December. We hit 100 sold by pretty much close to the end of that month, just before Christmas. So we hit that first milestone. It began at 5% rev share. And by hitting that first milestone, it bumped up to 10% rev share. When we get to the next one, which is 200, it'll bump up to 15. And then when we sell out 250, it's going to bump up to 20%. And there's only 250 of these bad boys available. So if you are interested in that, while the price is still at 1.2 Solana, like Sean mentioned, it's going to raise. So go over and check it out. mint.moonerdust.media. Right there, you can do that, or you can just go to the main website here as well. Over here to the home, or it's over here on the side too, NFTs right there. You can click that, or if you're on this home page, you can click NFTs right there. Give you the details right here. You can click that and then brings you to the mint page right there. So here we have the revenue streams are all down here. So what will be furnishing this 20% once we sell out? What's going to be furnishing Mike Barney's wallet, I think, is probably a better way to put it. But we got the sponsorships, brand partnerships, and integrations across live shows and content segments, show ads and banners. Obviously, that applies to not just the trending show, which you're watching right now, but it also applies to the game show, which you just watched. If you've seen the audience participation rounds, there's the opportunity to have your project on there, and Sean gives a quick run over it. You know, we'll also be doing segments and things like that. High visibility placements during trending game shows and reviews. And then you have the trending bot boosts, which you discussed a little earlier in the show too. Paid vote multipliers and leaderboard positioning options that accelerate community momentum. And then we have the paid token reviews that Sean just mentioned too. Featured project breakdowns and dedicated review segments for enhanced visibility. Every stream of income contributes to ecosystem growth, automatic sol rewards for the holders, and milestone unlocks. Your NFTs entitle you to a real slice of the action. The more the platform thrives, the more you earn. Let our success be your success. Yes. So that opportunity is there right now. We are less than 100 left. So if you're watching this, you like what we're doing. And again, see, we've been around for a while, and we're not going to be quitting anytime soon. We're going to be ramping this up even more. So, and we're also, as well, just to give people an idea, like I said, we're working with Azure DeFi as well. At the moment, we're also working with Tyler Hill's company called Fluence, the big marketing agency. So anybody comes to them looking for promotional stuff, sponsorship stuff, anything like that, we're right there on their list as an option. So, and Sean's been working with Tyler Hill for a long time, so through Krypton calls. So he's got a great relationship there. So, like we said, as soon as liquidity starts kind of rolling on in here, you know, expect those NFTs to start getting furnished. And in the meantime, like I said, guys, go and get the trending bot installed while there isn't a lot of liquidity right now, and you can get on that leaderboard pretty quickly. And shoot up the ranks. Doesn't cost a thing, not super spammy, and expect a little upgrade to that coming too very soon. I'm working on some new graphics for it. There was an MVP product when we rolled out, and hey, we didn't even have mod media. We just rolled out the game show at the start, did some pilot stuff, and expect the audience edition to be coming back on the game show soon as well. At some point, we're going to have a little ticketed system set up. But yeah, head on over to moonerdust.media. Everything is super accessible now with the new website. It's all there on the homepage, anything you're looking for. If you want to pick up the mod token and join us on that journey, do that. If you want to pick up an NFT, do that. And if you're not in a financial position right now, hey, just come and tune in, spread the word. If you're in other projects, ask them to install the bot, take advantage of the platform we're building here. We might even pick them. They got a good community and they look good. We think they're a little gem. You know, we could invite them to come on the Moon or Dust show as well to take on the whales for $1,000. But it's all there on the website. Everything you need. Go and check it out, moonerdust.media. All right, we're rolling in to our guys. You're muted, Sean. Kurumi.
Yep, we got the undisputed leaders. Let's start, I guess, here real quick. Make sure there's no updates.
There's the X handle right there at Kurumi CTO. Ooh, here we go. We got something.
Kurumi community wallet received donations from Kurumi holders. Kurumi is the #1 CTO on the BNB chain. Let's go. So, yep, got 1 million too. Yeah, nice. Got
very nice.
Got some good community doing what they got to do. Kurumi, the white Shiba BSC, 208 tuned in. They had a spaces. So, Awesome to see that.
Oh, nice. They're getting some of that AI animation going too. Awesome.
Yeah, CZ. There we go.
CZ getting tripped up by Kurumi.
Yep.
What a beautiful looking dog, guys. I gotta say.
I know. That's literally that's literally what was going through my brain.
But I like these guys because they're super active all the time, and they're just rolling with it right now. You know, taking the market as it comes and just staying there, staying consistent. How's the chart looking?
That website pulled back up. Down to 1 million. I think they went back up to 1.3. Then that down looks to be at 1 million. So, they're up and down like everyone else, but holding steady. I'm sure that they're going to be up to their 2.3, 2.4 million like they were for a while there prior to the holidays here very shortly.
All right, cool. So yeah, anybody that is watching that doesn't know what Kurumi is, it's the next big dog meme token, everybody. It's on Binance. It was created by the guys that did Nero, I believe, ultimately became a CTO. But it is that saying the owners of, I believe it's the same lineage, if I'm not mistaken. It's the owners of that same dog, Doge, Shiba Inu, Nero, and Kokoro, and Kurumi is the latest addition to that family. And as you can see, they're looking to, emanate something. Even if you hit on the low end here, if you hit Kokoro 100 million from where it's at right now, you'd be sitting pretty, very, very pretty right now. So this is something they're trying to emulate. I see Nero there hit 1.1 billion, and the other two need no introduction, really. 40 billion, 85 billion. And these guys are from Japan. Like I said, we're trying to get someone on the show as well, because we've covered them so many times. It would be awesome. And of course, it wouldn't be right if I didn't wish good morning to our guy Manny. He's making some awesome content out there as well. Always gets up every day, man. He pumps out posts about Moon or Dust, about Infinion, about Lunar Pump. He is a dedicated soldier, definitely, of the mod mafia. So appreciate you, Manny. And I think he was the one that got this in there too. But go over and check out their Telegram. They're looking to emanate one of these big dogs here. And who knows, man, when that market turns around and some regulation creeps in, you could see this pump big time. They're certainly dedicated. There's no doubt about it. They've been on the bot with us pretty much since we launched the bot. They've been sitting atop. So yeah, I would advise go over and check it out. It's a straight meme token, but it's a very wholesome token. They're always releasing content. They do spaces. As you can see, there was donations from the community to create competitions and things like that. Some people won some money, as Sean showed there. So check out the X account. That's where we probably get most of the up-to-date stuff on there. It's at Kurumi CTO on X. So go check that out. And of course, the website is kurumibnb.com. And it's all there. I like the website. I like the look of this. The dog's awesome. These guys seem super dedicated. So, I mean, we've seen it. I'm not just saying that. We've seen it. They vote every single day, stay atop that leaderboard. They're smart. They're taking advantage of that, and they're coming in early. And Sean actually did a whole review on Kurumi as well on Krypton Calls. You can check that out also.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I got. I know we talk about these guys every day. They got a little value calculator right there, and they're looking at doing this kind of global dog foundation kind of thing where they would help maybe, dogs don't have homes or whatever that aren't getting looked after. That's something they're looking for in the future. No updates on that yet. So I'm sure once that does happen, we'll get the updates on it. But yeah, go and check them out, guys. KurumiBNB.com. Yes, and of course, Kurumi, if you're watching, come on, let's bring someone on the show. We need an interview here. We want to hear all about it and what you guys got planned for the future. So yeah, thank you guys, and we appreciate you guys voting all the time and putting in that dedication. It's been awesome to see you guys and topping the charts every week, every day almost. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Keep the voting up, and we will keep covering you. And if you want to do like Kurumi, just install the bot, guys. Moonerdust.media. Go to the trending section, get that bot installed, totally free. And you could be highlighted as well, just like Kurumi, every day.
Yep.
But yeah,
pretty much every single day.
Every day. But yeah, so there's our that is our show today, I guess. It's been a long morning, Sean. We got the game show just before it. Anybody that's tuning in, if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. It's on the same channel here, wherever you're watching from. If you're on YouTube, you can see Azure DeFi taking on the whales for $1,000 and see how El Crypto Chapo done. Expect to see a clip of that coming out as well. And I just wanted to give an honorable mention to Vet Token. We had Mr. Hodes on yesterday, did a good interview with him. He spoke all about it. It's a great cause that he's got going on with helping, supporting veterans in the real world, more real world stuff, which is what I really love. Same with Ripsaw and all that. But they have a competition going on right now for vet token, and it's only running through the January window only. So the month of January, if you want to go and pick it up, you will receive rewards. You pick it up, you hold it, get in touch with Mr. Hodes, go and join it, and check out the interview that we did yesterday. I will drop a clip just that interview alone here very soon from the main Moon or Dust account, so you can check that out there as well, and get all the details. We spoke to the man himself, so shout out to you, Mr. Hodes. Love what you're doing, brother, and keep it up. So yeah, there we go. I think that's all I got. Sean, how about you?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. As usual, go check out Crypto Over Red Bull. Check out the latest episode of Moon or Dust. Been doing Moon or Dust trending all week. Again, guys, we are going to get there. I have no doubt. Putting in the work every day. Community's growing. Liquidity will come back in the market. Let's see. I know let's see if we moved it all. We're right above 91,000. We're going to keep heading in that direction. I really do think 2026 is going to be a great year for crypto. I know we shot up. People are getting a little nervous now, but we're gonna shoot back up.
Fear and greed sitting good. Fear and greed sitting good. Don't panic.
Yeah, I mean, it was in the 20s or less, like basically since like October. So love to see that. But yeah, guys, I haven't had any questions in a while. Other than Vet is a legit token, helping vets. Honest Dev too. Yep, it's one of the ones. We have a lot of good projects in our little network here. So let's keep them going. And like you said, Jason, any projects, invite them on. We don't have to know who they are. The point is to just grow this trending bot as much as possible, because we really do want to be the biggest trending show in all of crypto, especially as people start to roll back in, as we should be. Again, name another one that's on X, on YouTube. All these trending shows, it's all botted, and they're just all hanging out on Telegram. They don't have that extra wide exposure like we have. So again, we're putting in the work, and we want to be the best at everything we do. We want to have the best trending show. We have the only game show, so I guess you can say by default we have the best game show. Even if someone else did, I dare you to come in and try to top Moon or Dust. It'll be a very hard thing to do, and we all know how most people in this space work. They chase green charts. It's all they care about. They're not willing to put in the work to build something legit like we are. So yeah, guys, like I said, we will be incorporating mod media sooner than later. I prefer, like I said, for us to get those NFTs sold out first, so we kind of know what everything looks like. So if we can just have those and other things just speaking out loud like we always do with the community, if we can actually even have those NFT holders, if they're all willing to do it on the articles, then we definitely skip around any regulation if there is any for NFTs, because we will have NFT holders. They're actually shareholders in the content creation business. So again, it technically has nothing to do with crypto. So again, guys, if you're getting those NFTs, make sure you get in that room. I want to be able to account for who owns all the NFTs.
Yes, sir. Titan, unacceptable, sir. Titan's our main mod mafioso out there, but it's good, brother. I know you were watching the show as well, the game show just beforehand. But hey, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for making it eventually. And Drew Down's in the house. Hell yeah, 2026. Let's do it. Wow, I thought so. I just got here. I messaged my other, don't even see it. Okay, another guy that's just rolling in. Yeah, we're usually on Wednesdays, so just for people that aren't aware, we'll always do the primetime edition of Moon or Dust Game Show first, hosted by Sean, and then after that, we take a quick 5 minutes, get ourselves set up for the trending show, grab a coffee, and then we launch it pretty much as soon as we can. So yeah, appreciate you guys showing up. Everybody that's been watching, there's Crypto Over Red Bull. Make sure you go check that out. But of course, the main thing that we do want you guys to check out is go and let's sell out those NFTs, guys. Let's get them sold. Let's get it done. You can go to mint.moonordust.media right now and pick them up. There's only 98 left. Get in there before Mike Barney's wife changes her mind, guys.
Yeah, I really want to get them sold so we can see about incorporation. I prefer when we start making revenue that, everything is on the up and up. And claim, we can run through everything, spreadsheets, all that fun stuff, just like I do with Crypto on Calls. It's a real business. So yeah, guys, if you want some NFTs, pick them up. If you have them or you're going to get some, make sure you talk to me, because obviously we have to figure out percentages and everything. But then also in that room, we can give you all the latest of what's going on with Moon or Dust, all the alpha, everything you need to know. And we'll kind of go from there.
And hey, the potential of what we're building here. I'm sure anybody that's been following along know that we ain't quitters, and we have no intention of doing anything like that right now. And there's only 250 of these guys, and 20% between 250 out of all the revenue streams we kind of discussed. Once we get to where we need to be here, that's going to be pretty lucrative in my opinion. So I'm excited for it. Go and check them out, mint.moonordust.media right now.
Yeah, and get him before Mike gets him, because like I said, if his wife changes mind, he's going to own more mod than we are. So yeah, guys, get those NFTs.
Damn, Sean, we partners. Give us ROI.
And again, we got to see. Obviously, everyone's got to be willing to give out their personal information and all that stuff if we're going to be putting everyone on the articles and all that stuff. So yeah, we'll get there as soon as we get the NFTs sold out and we see exactly what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, regulation dictates.
I can, like I said, I can incorporate. Well, don't forget, we don't really need regulation if we incorporate with everyone on it. And again, I've easily started 10 to 12 businesses. I know I can incorporate a company with my eyes closed. But if we have everyone on the articles, we just bypass the NFTs. The NFTs no longer matter. I'm just making numbers up. SFC, you own 3%, you get 3% of the company. It'll be on the articles. There'll be a partnership agreement drawn up. In case of the event my media was ever sold, you would get X% of that money. You'll get X% of the revenue. There'll be spreadsheets, quarterly update, all that stuff. Just like I do with any of my other businesses. So yeah, let's get it. And then, like I said, if we have actual partners in our content creation, because we've given out zero revenue to the NFTs, the NFT again, regulation won't matter because we technically won't have NFT holders. We'll all be partners. So,
ooh, spicy. All right, guys. Well, don't hesitate. And of course, the token's live too. Mod Mafia token right there. Look at that. My lovely graphic that I made. Yeah, SFC, you're going to sell some Lambos? Come on, bro.
Let's go.
We know you run down in the South San Francisco area. Go hit them up. You can buy bangers for crypto down there. So go check it out. There it is, SFC Exotic Auto Sales. Yes, sir. Go down and check him out. Reach out to him. He's in the Moon or Dust Telegram. You're looking for an all banger down there in South San Francisco. Hit him up.
Man, Titan, you gotta stop hanging out. You gotta stop. We keep hitting it. Titan, you gotta stop hanging out with Fatcoin. Spending way too much time in there.
But yeah, everybody, go check out NFTs, tokens, or like I said, if you're not in a strong financial position to do any of that right now, just support us, spread the word, help people install the bot. It's totally free, and they get to be highlighted as well. So yeah, please go check it out. Oh, he takes Infinion and Baby Draco as payment. There you go. Go pick up a bag. You might get a good deal. Do you get any discounts if you pay with Infinion and Baby Draco? Be curious. Let us know. So yeah, if you're down the South San Francisco area, go hit them up and pick up a banger for a good discount with some Infinion and Baby Draco.
All right, guys. Yeah, my daughter is waking up from her nap, and my wife's and my son's not here, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and close it down before she starts freaking out.
Yes, sir. 10% off any car. There you go.
There you go. There you go. Any final words, Mr. Pixel?
No, just appreciate you guys. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. And please, the one thing I do ask, please engage with the content and spread the bot. If you're in any other projects, spread the bot around and just tell them install it. Like I said, it doesn't cost anything to do it. And competition isn't too fierce right now. We talk about the same projects a lot at the moment, but do expect that to ramp up here in the very near future. So yeah, get it installed. And yeah, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Of course, again, congratulations to Ashore DeFi for coming on the show, experiencing how awesome Moon or Dust is. And of course, you already know we will be back for some more, Moon or Dust trending tomorrow at 12 p.m. PST, 3 p.m. EST, and 2 p.m. CST. And until then, you guys know what to do. Trade safe.
Play Moon or Dust live and win big for your community or for yourself. Just don't dust. Tuesday, audience edition. Wednesday, primetime. Thursday, microcap. Think you can take on the whales and walk away with a fat bag? Be our guest for free. Moon or Dust, the most bullish game show in crypto. Go to moonordust.media for details.